Let's focus more on, let's say, your popular products. You could talk about CBD, skin health, all that kind of stuff, and some of the testimonials. Just give it all to us.
I love it. Okay. I love this. This is so much fun. So I'll go back to CBD. So for me, I was taking the limoncello, and as I, unbeknownst to me, entering perimenopause, fun, not fun at all. We have an elderberry nano jelly. And so I switched to that because I was really struggling. Like I was experiencing anxiety, which I haven't had in years since taking Green Compass. And switching to the elderberry, it has ashwagandha, it has some mushroom blends. And all of those really helped supported female health and hormones. So through botanicals, I noticed that my hormones really leveled out and I was like good again. So that's one for any of the ladies that are looking to find a botanical support and plant-based support for hormones and menopause. That was really great. I've even heard stories of them not having hot flashes anymore. Thankfully, I haven't entered that, so I'm good. Also, I didn't realize this, but I've always been a skincare girly. And I could never find anything that was, organic and clean, but that also delivered results because I want to be clean and healthy, but I also want to be like, I got some vanity in me.
Take some of the bags off my eyes.
I'd be cute for a minute. So I couldn't find something that checked both boxes. So I finally found something. It's called Oliveta. And at the surface level, it looks like a beauty company, but actually it's a cellular healing company on every regard, like on every level. So I found this company through a trusted friend. He's all into health and wellness and holistic health and wellness, rather. So I gave it a try. It was amazing because my skin, I felt like my eyes were like falling down. I looked in the mirror, I'm like, that is not me. And I started using these products. It was like a facelift in a bottle. One product, it's called F59, but we call it Botox in a bottle. Okay. And it's a plant-based product that has properties that kind of simulate, instead of getting an injection, it's topical and it smooths wrinkles, lifts the skin. It's amazing. So I started using these products and then also the internals. But what I found, since not using all the other ones that I was using prior that were full of chemicals, I realized that my CBD dose has significantly reduced because I was taking it morning and I was taking like a full tincture at night. Now I take a jelly like every other day and I'm good, where I was like, I had to have my thing. Otherwise I was going to have a bad day. So it's been really cool just seeing those healthy swaps, how significant they can impact your life. So like the longevity of good health and wellness and holistic health and wellness. So I got to mention, because you said my favorite thing right now.
Yeah.
So olive oil, this one happens to be Oliveta. This one is sourced from Spain, our groves there that we get everything from. And a component that we have that makes our products different is hydroxytyrosol. You can't get it in America. It's a 20-year-old product. This company from Germany, they follow the European standards, not FDA. So there's a lot of really great benefits about that. But 20-year-old trusted company there. It's 1-year-old here in America. But one of the things is the olive oil, and it has so many benefits. Are you taking a shot of olive oil a day?
Yeah. And I've learned to do cold press and also source from one spot. So you can look on the bottle to see it's coming from one spot and not multiple countries, because it starts getting rancid and everything. But
yep, exactly. And there's so many benefits, especially I think I have my kids taking it. And there's another one called the IO1. And this is like hydroxytyrosol in its purest form and rarely condensed, but this has anti-cancer properties, antiviral, antibacterial, it's antiparasitic. So the two of those together, we're seeing people like passing parasites. It's crazy, but the benefits of olive oil, if it's not this one, but just finding, like you said, one that is from one source, just to make sure that it's clean and all that, but the heart health, the anti-inflammatory that comes with it. It can improve blood sugar control. It's rich in antioxidants. It helps with your skin, lipid barrier, brain health. Our friend, Dr. Lisa, did a deep dive on olive oil, and taking a tablespoon a day, she said, through the study, can lower your chances of dementia and Alzheimer's related deaths by 28%. And they did this on like 90,000 people, this study. So it's really significant. And dementia is scary.
But also taking out all the inflammatory stuff to let it work better. So for me, it was getting rid of all like seed oils and processed foods and everything. And I use a lot of avocado oil and then olive oil. I'll put it in my shakes because I'm not cooking it. I can't taste it in my shakes anyways.
Right.
And for all the same properties. But yeah, I'd love to check the one you're talking about out too.
Yeah, it's superior. It's really great. I mean, I can't say enough about it, but especially adding that like IO1 to it. So I also work for a nonprofit cancer foundation, and this was really neat. This testimonial, she had breast cancer and she had been looking for hydroxyl since the day she was diagnosed for 15 months. And turns out you can't get it imported into America and you can't buy it here. So the second this came out, she was all over it. And it's just, we're not saying it cures cancer, but there's studies that prove that it can help your body rid itself of cancer cells. So just working alongside a cancer community, I know if there's a strand of hope that they can take something that's going to support their body and in that way that isn't going to have the repercussions of treatments, I know that this was something that I needed to jump on board with and share because it's about helping and serving others and helping us live like a healthier lifestyle and longevity in the long run. So yeah.
That's
Mhm.
just getting the message out because 10 years ago and farther, you learn a little bit in our education system, and hopefully you had some good upbringing with your family with healthy choices, at least at the time. But now I think with social media, it's just exploding. There's podcasts, everything, and celebrities are trying to live the life too. So I think the message is getting out there because it's for America. We haven't been doing so well on the health front.
No. I know, and I homeschool my kids and stuff, and so they're with me, and they're making decisions that maybe like little 9 and 6 year olds don't have to make usually. But when I take them grocery store shopping, it's like those little things. Okay, if you're getting bananas, it has to have a 9 on it because that's organic. Because if it's for this, it's the GMO and this and that. And so it's so funny when we go and we're with other people, and they're like, "Oh, mom, this is a 4. We can't get that one. It's not organic." Yeah, like the little switches, the little things. What's cool too is I feel like when getting rid of the processed foods and the feed oils, you can really taste the difference
Oh,
in.
yeah.
And my kids, we were just in Mexico and they had a bag of chips. These taste like the ones in California at home. And I'm like, yeah, because it doesn't have all the chemicals, babes. And I tell them because I want them to know
Yeah. No,
education.
it totally starts working. I mean, it maybe takes some months for some people, but for like me, I hadn't had a chip in so long, and my sister had them on. I'm like, ooh, okay, well, let me try it. I'm like, it's not doing it for me like it used to. I mean,
I
there you go.
know. Right?
It's working.
Yeah, it's so true. Cause then you're just like, you can almost taste the chemicals in them and stuff. And it's all those everyday things like getting rid of the inflammatory foods and the products and all that. And then insert the healthy, holistic supplements. You'll see a significant difference, like in your skin, your body, and your muscles, and in your weight, and all the things. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm all about it. The full circle of it all.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you have any more cool testimonials that you can remember for any of your stuff that anyone had any autoimmune diseases or anxiety issues or things that,
All
yeah,
the things.
maybe give me your
All
top couple.
Ooh, all the things. I mean, well, I have some friends who they are like just my trusted resources. Like they do the deep dives on the research, and then I get to benefit from all that hard work. That's why the stories are stickier for me because it moves me, it shifts my heart, and I'm impacted by these testimonials. So a girlfriend of mine who I love and adore, her name is Nicole, and she has Hashimoto's autoimmune. When I joined another trusted friend, Dr. Lisa, with this Oliveta company, and we all do Green Compass as well, because all the things, we just want all the things holistic and wellness.
Yeah.
But Nicole, with her autoimmune, if she has one bad thing, she could be bedridden for weeks. And so it's very serious. So anything that I want her protein powder, I want what peanut butter are you using? I want all the things that she trusts because I know how significantly it could hurt her and damage her body if she's not careful. But with her autoimmune, she was suffering with her skin and these painful inflammatory joint pains and things like that. Then she has taken these, I mean, the gut health, the digestion health, all of it with the olive oil, the IO1. She's had such a significant shift in her health and wellness. And I mean, that's why we share these things, because if
Yeah.
you could impact one person's life, like she would be in bed for 16 hours a day at some points. And to not live that way because of a healthy swap in her life that we shared, that means a lot to me. And that's why I was super honored to like be on your podcast to like, if we help one more person find relief with whatever they might be suffering with and or even just wanting to live a more holistic, clean life, like, I love it. It fills my cup to come and
Yep.
share that. Yeah.
It's funny from my upbringing. My dad is a medical doctor, infectious disease specialist. He's done tons of research too. So his mind is all on that Western culture of no, everything has to be done this way, scientifically proven, FDA. But I'm like, Yeah, but Dad, this stuff is so ancient. Everyone knows it even to this day. And Western medicine has its time. When you're in pain, oh my God, give me those drugs when I had my
Yeah.
spine problems and stuff. But through
Uh-huh.
my life of being the personal trainer, doing a little bit more holistic stuff, I keep getting more and more successes of stuff that I've done stuff naturally. Yet there is no research or enough to be proven to go to the FDA and all that. And there never will be because pharmacology is getting all the money and that's how it works. So for my life, Western medicine when I absolutely need it, and then the
Yes.
holistic stuff. If it's
Mhm.
new, maybe I wait for a
Right.
few more stories,
Yeah.
anecdotals before I use a different type of product. Let the
Sure.
others go first. That's what.
Freaking me
But
too.
yeah, but when the stories keep coming in, okay, I'm sold, and
Yeah.
I've only had success with when I do it.
And like hemp and olive oil, and those are ancient. They're thousands of years old. The
Yeah,
Mediterranean diet, you look at those lifestyles and the longevity of the life of those people who are eating that way, and it's significant. It's not a coincidence. Like this
yeah.
is,
It's not just
so
some brand new supplement
no,
that's supposed to help your testosterone boost. Yeah,
right?
I don't really trust those, but
There's a lot of medicine in food in the way that we, what we put in our body. So I agree with you. When the time calls, yeah, I'll take the thing, whatever, but I try to avoid it as much as I can. And even I had a surgery a year ago and they prescribed me Norco and I never took one. I took CBD and that managed my pain. And it was incredible. I mean, I did take some ibuprofen 800. I probably took that for like 4 days, but I had like a very significant surgery. And then after that, it was only CBD and it was the full spectrum. The extra THC really helped manage that pain for me and the CBDA and the pain boost, the little jumper. But also like that was really big. And I thought because my surgery, it was elective. And then I had a girlfriend who beautiful person. She met her neighbor needed a lung and she was looking for a donor. She just meets this person. She goes outside. She finds out she is a candidate, but she was a match. She gave it to her. And I was like, hey, are you not liking your CBD? Because I hadn't seen her talk to her. She's like, are you kidding me? That's all I used for my surgery was 1,000 milligram. That's what managed my pain. I was like, whoa. Because I knew that did it for me, but my surgery was elective. Hers was like removing an organ,
yeah,
and
yeah.
like a vital organ. And so that was a big testimonial. But yeah, there's a lot of healing and health and all the things in plants. So
Yeah.
it takes a little extra dive.
I know for me, when I had my back surgery, I had two times within a 5-year period. And the first time, more specifically, the first thing they gave me was Norco. And I'm like, oh, okay, just watch out for those who hear these stories. But after 3 days of taking the Norco, I've got no pain relief. So I switched to CBD
Yeah.
and my favorite, alcohol. And to tell you the truth, alcohol in moderation has helped me with everything. So, but
I love
but
it. Yeah, it's healthier. It's probably less damaging than what the pharmaceutical
yeah,
would have done.
exactly.
I've heard horror stories of people having their surgeries and then they take the pharmaceuticals and then they get hooked on it and stuff. So it's a sad hamster wheel to be on. So I get nervous. I don't like any of that. And it's just not in alignment. Like if I get a headache, I'm going to drink more water.
Yeah.
I'm not
Electrolyte
quick.
water. And yeah,
Yeah. I'm not quick to take like a Tylenol, even,
me either.
I will if I absolutely have to, but I really avoid all those things at all costs. It's just not worth it. So
Yeah.
finding the switches with plants and holistic remedies, I am all about it.
Yeah, absolutely.